Hey guys, time for a quick systems check. There are four things that we do as health coaches, right? We find and support clients and sponsor and assist health coaches. And I wanted to do a quick tune up for our business as we're heading into, first of all, a very busy season. Over the next few months, we're going to be finding lots and lots of people that need our assistance. And then by the first of the year, it's most likely going to be overwhelming the number of people that we help, which is a great problem to have. Now, one thing we want to ensure is that the clients that we're finding, we're not missing the support piece. That's what we're compensated for, and truly, it's one of the most joyful parts of what we do as health coaches, at least for me. I recently posted in Team Tinter for people to share one great thing that happened this week, and the responses are still rolling in, and it's incredible to see how we are really assisting people to long-term change. And the neat thing is that it comes in all shapes and sizes as well. So we're seeing non-scale victories, scale victories, clothing, medication alterations, lifestyle changes, and just all kinds of breakthrough, which is incredible. So here's the checkup. Kevin and I are going to be doing an autonomy supportive, enhancing health coaching techniques, that's kind of a long title, webinar on Wednesday. I believe it's November 6th, and it's going to be the National Health Coach Training webinar that's once a week, and we have the honor of hosting it and teaching what we taught at convention this year. And so that will be a great longer version of what I'm going to share. But just for a quick tune-up for our team specifically, I want you to do a heart check on a couple of things. Your clients, are you doing all of the basic things that we teach as part of our systems, right? Are you, first of all, fully profiling that person so you have a really good picture of what they want and any possible pitfalls they're going to have along the way? And then are you starting them properly? Are you making sure to check in with them the night before they start, go through the green folder, and to really posture optimal health, not just weight loss? And then the third thing is, are you doing the day 1 through 4 check-ins? Are you sending them the emails, which are part of Team Tinter's files, and your health coach or your business coach should have them available if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about. And then are you checking in every evening for the first 4 days to ensure that your brand new clients are getting into a fat burning state? That's where the magic happens, guys. That's where day 3 or 4 or 5 people are starting to say, what is going on with me? My energy level is crazy. I feel good. Very few people are hungry. And that's where we have teachable moments for the lifestyle pieces. So don't discount, I would suggest, those first 4 days and making sure that you are touching base with people. I would suggest a quick phone call every evening on those first 4 days for people. You can do text message and you can do the emails, of course, but you will not be able to get a really good read on your clients if you're not hearing their voice on the line and being able to answer any questions they have, and just ensure that they are eating all their meals, that they are, getting restorative sleep, drinking all of their water, and that they're not putting anything into their mouth that is not part of their 5-in-1 program, assuming that's the type of program they're doing. So just a quick check on day 1 through 4. Okay, now ongoing support. Hang on just a second. Of course, my calendar popped up while I'm recording. Okay. Lastly, weekly support calls, right? So you check in on their 1 week celebration, their very first week on program. You celebrate with them whatever day of the week that is, and it's exciting. First week on program, they're down. But ongoing support is what we are compensated for. And we're compensated really well for calls that generally don't take us more than 5 or 10 minutes once a week. So I really want to encourage you not to take your hands off of this process. Every week, call your clients. Set aside 1 to 2 days a week where you structure in which clients you're calling on those days, maybe morning, maybe evening, or both, and work on keeping your client support calls 5 to 10 minutes. Some you'll leave messages for week after week. And after a few weeks of messages, I vary it by text message or an email once in a while. Or when we travel, my clients get an email letting them know I'm going to be out of town for the week and I won't be doing calls, or I call them the day before their scheduled call. Occasionally life gets in the way and I have to make a call the day after my scheduled call because I might have run out of time before the time zone switched to too late to call. But almost every week for the last 2.5 years, I have faithfully called our clients. And that ensures that I am doing my very best to be a fully integrated health coach who is doing what I'm compensated for and making sure my clients feel supported. Okay? It is their journey, it's their responsibility, and they own it. But we want to make sure from the customer service or client service, they're not customers, but just from the service perspective that we're reaching out. And text message and text message and email can be great additional support pieces, but I would highly suggest those not be your main form of communication. Okay? Things can get lost in translation. It's much easier for someone to say things are fine over text message than for them to say they're fine over the phone. And you just really want to do a heart check. One thing that we've noticed is for coaches that are not consistently checking in with clients via phone call and keeping those phone calls short so that their clients will answer the phone, is they often have clients fall off the wagon. And so they can go from a strong frontline volume to dropping down to a lower volume, or they might lose out on referrals. And so we want clients for the long haul, and we want them to be on with us as long as they need to on full program. And then we want them to switch to the other phases of our program, which are transition and maintenance. We don't want them to skip any of those. If they do, they're doing a diet and they're most likely going to put their weight back on. So just making sure that we posture our full offering from the beginning and we follow them through the process all the way. If you need assistance in this area and you feel like this is an area that you are not competent in, or you're not confident of the next steps, or maybe you knew what to do and you just kind of let things go by the wayside, check in with your business coach. Let Kevin and I know. We really care about you and we want you to have a solid business. And we also want to make sure that the clients that are touched by our organization feel fully supported, are using the Habits of Health, believe we have an amazing offering so that our reputation is protected. And we want to be an organization that's integrous. And so I just wanted to do a quick heart check. If you could make sure to tune into the webinar on, again, I believe it's Wednesday, November 6th, and then any health coaches on your team would be encouraged to be a part of that. That way they can also check all of their systems and make sure they're being empathetic coaches who are autonomy supportive but consistent by having a really good system in place. And other than that, you guys have a great week. We're excited to finish out October strong, so reach out to everybody that you have on your heart, especially for the next few days before your month ends. And then go into November posturing the idea that health doesn't take a break any day of the year, any month of the year, and people are ready when they're ready. So I'll check in with you guys later. Take care.